She look. She
Where
Mexican.
do you think I'm from?
Hello. Okay. Break it down. All right. It's
Okay.
north, south, east, or west.
North.
You're
But
from
like,
Washington,
no.
Ohio.
North, like Midwest.
Oh, Missouri,
No.
Indiana.
You
Ooh.
want me to tell you?
Yeah, please tell us.
South Dakota.
Because I was trying to look
I
at the
would
map.
never
I was
know.
trying to look at the map inside my head, the little colorful one from the school, and
People
I couldn't
forget
get
the
it.
Dakotas are even there. Believe me, people forget they're even
Yeah,
on
you know
the
what?
map.
I haven't heard anything about North or South Dakota in a
No.
long time. Like since I was in school, seriously.
They
Yeah.
got like low STD rates and stuff like that.
They got a what?
Like Montana, like the STDs and stuff, like real.
Well,
low.
maybe
I
you
heard.
should have seen the.
Actually, let me tell you something. So, what you think?
I ain't gonna have to start with Bud tonight.
Go ahead.
Nope.
No, actually, let me tell you this. So, South Dakota now, they've got like a lot of, well, not just now, but like the last, I don't know, 7 to 10 years, they got like a lot of oil rigs there. So, there's nothing to do there but go to the strip club. So, it's cold as fuck.
Hold up,
So-
the strip club. That's all you can do.
It's okay, when I talk about snow, until like March,
They
April,
probably
May.
get as high as this table, don't
No, snow is like you open up your front door and there's just a big, like you can't leave. Like it's gonna be like
All
8,
the
9.
time. What's
Yeah. I mean, when there's snowfall, yeah, not every day,
Wow.
but there's nothing to do. So all these oil rig guys and all these military guys, because there's military branches there, that's all they do is go to the strip club. So
And you said they got a
your
low
theory
STD.
of STD is actually not true.
Yeah,
It must be
bud.
Montana then.
Go
But
up there and find out, bud. Just go on up there and find out.
I'll let you go first.
But to answer your other question, no, I am not Mexican. I don't even know how I can say hola. That's about it. But my dad's black. My mom's American Indian. She actually lives on the reservation in South Dakota. Yeah, she lives on the res in South Dakota. And my great grandfather was actually the first black landowner in South Dakota.
Wow, congratulations to your family.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's just like those things that just bring pride to us and make us want to strive harder. You know what I'm saying? Because if they could do it back then, when there were like very, very few resources,
Yeah.
then what the hell are we doing? You know?
Yeah.
So
Okay, so did you grow up with both of your parents? They was together?
I was actually adopted. So I was adopted when I was 4. I was adopted by a white family, but I always knew who my parents were. So they were really cool. Like they made sure that I kept my heritage and made sure I met them, and now I have a relationship with them and all that good stuff. So yeah.
So did you go back and look for your parents? Like, do y'all talk?
My parents actually found them. They made sure I had a relationship with them. My adopted parents found my real parents.
Wow.
So I thought I thought that was really dope, because I mean, a lot of parents, if I adopted a kid, I'm like, no, I want you to love me.
Yeah.
Like, love me more. I'm the one putting food on your. But yeah, they made sure that I went back, and I would say the relationship with my mom is a little stressed, because she was 13 when she had me. Well, 13 when she got
okay.
pregnant, 14 when she had me. So
Sound like
she a little.
Rose.
You know what, bud?
Go ahead.
Anyways, yeah. Enough of all that boring stuff.
Okay, well, I gotta say this. So you know how they say, like, people who give away their kids, they be like, well, I gave you her for adoption. Ain't that big enough a hint that I don't want nothing to do with you? Like, so do you kind of felt like that was the kind of vibe with your mom a little bit?
When I met my mom, the first thing she told me was not, oh my God, like, I can't believe you found me. Like, none of that. She said, I just want you to know that I forgive you. And I was like,
She forgive you.
I was like, that's exactly what I said to her. I'm like, you forgive
wow.
me? What? So that kind of made it on, rocky ground to begin with. I mean, she is literally like, she kind of stopped growing when she had me.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal.
Yeah, she still acts like she's 14, but hey,
Okay.
it's
You know what? That does happen, because, like, I gotta I'm real youthful. Like, and my kids sometimes they be like, "Mom, chill out. Don't be saying that while I'm on the phone with my friend or whatever." I be like, y'all get what y'all. I'm your mama. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm growing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I know how to keep my boundaries,
Right.
so the respect can remain. But other than that, sometimes with that situation right now, I'm sorry you had to go through that, because that had to be painful and hurtful for you to hear your mom say that. But I'm glad you understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been through so much stuff, like being in the music industry and stuff ever since I was young. Like, it's a lot of stuff. I just think I'm resilient. Like, it didn't really even faze me. I was just like, okay.
It sounds like you might need therapy or something.
You know what? Oh, Lord. Literally, it's no pressure.
Y'all can be my therapist. Y'all seem like you got it going on.
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff affect you, even though you try to be like, oh, that
like it don't. Like, yeah, it does. It does.
I mean, I dealt with it, but it's not like something like I was like, my life is
because you had somebody who loved you,
right? And I know who I am, and I know what I've been through, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm a strong person, and I mean, I guess it didn't.
I should need therapy.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna keep it going. Okay, so what's like, I guess besides that adoption stuff, what's like one of the most traumatic experiences you had?
Oh,
like, Lord,
up? We doing sad stuff tonight, huh?
The juicy stuff.
It's juicy. Why are you making people all sad?
Oh, okay. Do you want sad or do you want juicy? You said traumatic, so in my mind, I'm thinking that's
trauma. It's traumatized you. It might kind of affect you.
He wants you to make him laugh at something that you were traumatized by.
No, that's you. That's you.
Nice. Oh my God, there's been a bunch. I mean, I've had a guy that pulled a gun on me.
Oh.
Took me out to the woods. Pulled a gun on me. We had broken up. And I was still helping him take care of his kids because his mom lived in Illinois, and she was like she was going through some stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm done with you, but I'm not done with your kids. If you still need help with your kids, I'm cool. So he came and snatched me out the house. Kids got left at the house and took me in the woods, pulled a gun on me. He was like, you can either I hate talking about this. There's kids in the room. He was like, I can shoot you in your head, or you can run and I'll shoot you in your back. So what do you think I did?
Sat there.
I kicked off my heels and ran.
And he shot
ran like hell. He followed me. I found I don't know if you know, like when you're out in the country, there's like the big silo things that go up underneath the road, like basically like for rainwater and sewage and stuff. Okay. And so I ran through there and hid in there till there was like a semi that passed by, and I was like, I need help. Oh my God. So I mean, there's just been all sorts of, you know what I'm saying? It's
I mean, I like to dig into that stuff because if you
see, he is laughing. You're right. He is. He's trying not to hold back his. Trying to hold back.
He's trying his best not to laugh. Trust me.
I try to do different questions because, like most people, when they interview, they ask you like the same shit over and over. So I try to bring stuff different to the table.
We do not do that right here.
See, I told you.
You're gonna get it right here.
I told you. That's why I was nervous. Your show needs to be called "It's Pressure." It's pressure. You ask some nerve-wracking questions. It's okay.
Some people don't like to expose their life. So if it's somebody who don't mind talking about their life, like comedians tell their life, it ain't no problem. But if you're a private person, you kind of be like,
don't tell your life, then you funny mother.
I tell most of my stuff most of the time. So do you have any regrets so far
in life?
Yeah. Or in the music industry too?
I have. That's a good question. I mean, my motto is like, don't live with regrets. But yeah, I think like in the music industry, when I first started, I feel like I could have been. See, this is weird. It's not really a true regret, but I feel like, okay, if I used to travel, like tour with 50 Cent and Nelly and Akon. I feel like I could have gotten farther if I would have been like a real girly girl and, knew how to play the game with flirting and giving it up and stuff like that. But I'm a business person, and, even when I was 17 and 18, like I always had a business mind, and I'm like, I'm going to make and plus I'm a tomboy, so I don't even know how to flirt. If somebody paid me money, I wouldn't even know. So it's just like, I was just like, I'm going to do my thing. But it's not so that's a regret, but it's not a regret because I'm glad I stood up for who I was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like a double-edged sword. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I know it's not a fun answer, but that's it.
Okay. So what's one of your best childhood memories?
One of my best childhood memories. I would say, God, this is so corny, you guys. Like, I'm from the Midwest. You can't ask me these questions. This corny.
She said she was out there helping them pump the oil. She was pumping oil.
Is that boring? That might have been fun.
She was pumping oil and throwing it on the strippers.
Hey, that's a good. Oh, we'll go with that. I like that.
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
go with that.
Okay, so I guess since you know,
Sorry.
you dress real, you know, sexy or whatever. So, like, so do you have any like Me Too stories?
Oh shit.
No, you did not.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I think most women do. If you're in the industry, I'm not going to say, but it was somebody that I was touring with because I feel in, like, you know, not burning my bridges. But this person actually believes in having more than one wife. That's part of their culture.
They sound like Akon.
Stop it. So I mean, there's been a lot. Like record executives, Sony. People.
I'm saying, give me like a event, like give me the story. You don't got to say the name, but like,
let me tell you, whatever you give he gonna find the whole piece of the puzzle.
Yeah,
so you be careful of the piece you give him.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you know, I try to respect like where I've been, and you know, it was a phase of my life that happened, and I'm grateful that it happened. But I just feel like at that point, you know, I maybe was being wanted to be added to the collection. And
oh my God! I was getting ready to ask you, did you experience that too? Like, did you have to deal with his lifestyle?
Yeah.
You know,
for sure. Yep.
Have they ever all been there at one time together?
Not at one time. There's been a couple, but not all at one time. But they actually get along really well.
Oh, okay.
Because they're bought in, you know, like when somebody has that type of lifestyle, it's a whole different mentality and concept. You don't go into like sometimes you're going to get jealous because one person might be cuter and so they get time in front of the camera, or they get to travel more, blah, 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 blah. But as a whole, they understood the culture of it. They bought into it. So they're like, okay, as long as I get my time, I'm okay. And in their mind, they're like, hey, I know about these people. What's worse than him going out and cheating? If he goes out and cheats, he's going to cheat with a female that he sees at the club. At least I know these 5 other women. Because now I think that person has like 6 or 7 wives. But it's like in their mind, it's
wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like no biggie because they're like, I know who you're sleeping with.
Yeah.
So how are you going to judge me? I'm married to the person. How in our country, like it's legal.
Do they live together?
No, actually, I remember Akon actually said something about that. Like he couldn't move to the States because they wouldn't allow him to have his wives over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So you know, and it's you know, but it's not for everybody, but it works for them. And like I said, who are we to judge? Because you know, if somebody's out there cheating with every other single person, I'm with them. I'd rather know that you just
can't judge that anyway. Because kings and queens, what do they say? We had kings and queens. You know, we were kings and queens. So, acceptable by I guess by the spiritual law or whatever.
Right. I mean, if that's what they live by, you know,
if they like it, I love it.
Exactly. That's one thing. Yeah, I know. But you know, as far as like unwanted,
hey baby.
Okay, you can't have artists in here unless you give me some, or like the whole time they're like, okay, yeah. I mean, people are very, very vocal. They don't care. You can't have studio time because I'm not giving them any. So my time will be double somebody else's time. Wow. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not going to change.
I mean, for like the whores, like it don't bother them because they just
for the who say it again
the
loud.
Whores.
I wouldn't call them that.
They just give it up.
It's Mr. Nasty Time.
I wouldn't call it that. I mean, they just have a different perspective. I mean, like I said, I mean, if you're the type of person, if I would have had that mentality. It's just like, what mindset do you have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I don't have the energy for all that shit.
I'd be right. I start right here where I'm at. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. I want it. No, that's too much.
So like, with you, like, do you? Because you know a lot of women who be like, well, I know a lot of white women. They'll be like, I only date this type of race. Or are you like that too? Mm-hmm. You only date black?
Were you about to say white? You said a lot of white people.
a lot of white women, a lot of white women you meet who like black guys, they'll be like, I only date black guys. So,
Right.
are you like that? You only date like a certain race?
Well, I'm just wondering what the comparison is with white, since I'm not white.
I'm saying I know you mix, but I'm saying
Right.
like, do you
I have a
prefer like a certain
preference?
a certain race?
No, I don't have a preference. I go with, but I am going to say just because of my lifestyle and things that I've experienced and my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need somebody that can relate to me and my kids. And normally that excludes certain races, with white being one of them, not by preference. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I see a white dude and I'm like, oh, guy, I would never do anything with it. You know, I'm not that. But it's just like, if you spend time with them, it's like, they are not as open. They don't understand the industry, and they don't relate with my kids. So
Yeah.
that's a no-go.
To the studio at this time of the night. Why you got this? Why they calling you trying to
Right.
tell you about a project and we? Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's all about respect.
It
too.
is all about respect
Yeah.
too.
A
Yeah,
man
you're
shouldn't
right.
be calling you at 2:00 in the morning.
What if he has a great idea?
See, exactly.
He could
No,
text
that's
you.
true.
He could
No,
email.
that is
He
true.
could email you that shit.
No, but sometimes like they'll call me from the studio. They're like, "Oh, what do you think about this?" Because I do vocal engineering also. So like, if they're in the middle of a session, they're gonna call me, and that might be 3 a.m. And
It's all about
I'm gonna
respect.
call because that's momentum. Like, I don't want to call them back the next day. That's
Why
stupid.
you looking at me like
No,
that?
I'm just saying. It's
Shit.
respect. Like, I'm not gonna call. Like, if I know a female is married, I'm not gonna call her and say this. I got an idea, and I know she in the bed with her
But
husband.
you don't want them to
That's
text
disrespect.
either then. If you don't want them to call you, you don't want them to text either, right? I mean, they just don't need to be doing nothing if that's the
But
point.
that's what, like, yeah, and what? So, like, I mean, I don't know
That's
everything
what she mean, though.
about you, but like, what if you're an artist and like that's your time to work? You work best creatively, and now you need to call somebody on your team. What if you need to call somebody on your team and ask their opinion? You don't want to wait till the next day.
Well, I think for any man who got, if you a man who big on respect, it's best not to date a female in the industry. You got to get somebody who works
Dang,
9 to
You just
5.
took it.
I'm
You
being
just
for
took it.
real. Like, all that, I'm going to the studio at 2:00 in the morning. If you ain't with all that shit, man, get you a
Look,
regular
but
female.
he'll be at home in the bed flipping over. All he hears on this track.
I don't hear that because
On this track. But get your ass back home.
I'm saying because
I'm going to the studio which minutes, but I'm coming with you.
I'm saying if you doing well too, it's like you ain't gonna have a problem. Like,
Nah, I
a
know
lot
what
of
you mean,
times,
though.
if
Yeah,
a
that-
guy ain't really worried about what you doing, to be worried about what you doing.
Oh,
So if he ain't really
yeah.
worried about it, that's how
You
it be.
right.
So like what? Okay, so like what kind of jobs could your girl have? Like a
It ain't any job. It's
Like-
just it's respect. Like, whatever I feel like is disrespect, take care of that. That's how I
Right.
feel. She can have any job, but if I
So why
feel like
can't she
something
still
disrespectful,
take care of you when she's going to the studio at 2 a.m? Why can't she
for
still
one
take
thing,
care?
it's not safe to be
That's
wandering around.
bedtime. You think it's just bedtime?
It's not. I'm saying I wouldn't want if I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her roaming the city at 2:00 in the morning. It's not safe anyway.
Well, I just say this, boo. In 2021, everybody's moving. Everybody making all kind of moves. It's not really a time frame because we look like we're running out of time. Wait, it's gonna be made tomorrow. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Everything going fast. So I just think that it should be more open. You know, when it comes to the business, especially if they got not something to prove. If they can bring receipts.
Yeah.
And they really working, and instead of, because I mean, you probably been looking at Love and Hip Hop, and you see how it be going in the studio.
Right.
You walk in and get caught, you know, and they show those little angles for entertainment, but they don't show that these people really be in there working hard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about sexual activity and feelings and all that all the time. Some people really want to get to work.
Yeah.
It's like me. I be up like, oh my God, I ain't got no car. But if I did, I'd be over here at this show. I'd be at that show. I'd be everywhere. And then you wouldn't be able to stop me. You wouldn't want to be with me, but because I'd be like, hey, come back, babe. Tune up, babe. Tune up.
Right.
I'm going back out. Tune in. Don't be
back
tuned
out.
out.
Look how he looking. Look how he looking.
Literally, there's no pressure.
That's how you are. That's how you are. Okay, so
my God.
I guess we're gonna get into, like you said. You were saying you were indie, in a major label consultant. So
I did like pop and stuff like that. So I've done like backup, so I've vocals and stuff like that. And, touring. So some of my tours are attorney.
You paid for?
No. After 5 years, well, I got my bachelor's, and then after that, life happened, and you know, in the middle of all that, I had a kid really young, so I mean, it was just like life happened. You know what I'm saying? So, but then it was crazy. That's when I was looking in Texas, and I had somebody literally give me a suitcase, not suitcase, like a briefcase of money, and he was like, I want you to help build my son a studio. His son was 17, and he was like, I should help build my son a studio. And I was like, but I was like, hey, I'm gonna sing with mom, I'm gonna make this shit happen. And got like built it from ground up, talked to the architecture people, built it all up. Ended up like coaching his son, giving him, working with him as a vocal engineer and management. So yeah, and it just grew from there. And we're working with former NFL players, and yeah, it's just gone from there. So
seems like you led a very exciting life.
I'm just like I'm fueled by challenge. Like if anything gets too boring, anything gets too consistent, I'm like shit.
like a husband.
That's
Oh wow! You Cyber DJ.
Come get
Come get He acting like Bug and Bang tonight. Stop.
Okay, I seen you said you were public speaker, so like you get paid to speak.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I have got a really big heart for mental illness. I've got some family members that were affected by it and passed away, so I'm really big, believer in like educating youth.
Like what? Dementia?
Bipolar.
I got my brother on his ADHD.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's all that. Yes, sir. Leave it. You better. I got more. It goes up scale number. Baby. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. I keep it moving.
Try.
Okay. So I asked this question last week. Okay, so you was pregnant, right?
Okay. Oh no, I know what this is going on. Oh my God, I
So you brought up to here, like, would you have a child like that, or would you not?
Okay, well, your question last, I don't think I got you. Your last question was if it was retarded. Can I say that word?
I remember him saying it. Yeah.
Okay, but now we're switching it. Especially. I'm so
See that?
What?
See, when I say y'all like you going to hell.
So inappropriate.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But so we're talking about what was
Slow. If it was one of those, like, would you have a baby? Like, or would you just be like, I'm gonna just try to have another one?
What y'all laughing for? I mean, it's not like you can go back to the store and return it.
No, he did not just say that.
Or
No,
you
he
can get
did
rid
not.
of it. You can
I didn't.
adopt.
No, he did
You
not.
can get for adoption.
Fuck.
Oh my God. He acts like you got the wrong.
take the you want to would you take
I
it?
know.
Okay. I mean,
Wow.
a lot of times you don't know when you're pregnant, especially mental illness. Like mental illness, sometimes it doesn't even rear its head until like you're 12, 14, 16.
Okay, well, retarded.
No, okay. I guess you're saying like, you know how they do those amniotic fluids and they test like sometimes on the ultrasound, it can show a sign of distress, you know, and then they'll go do the test, but they'll have to do it through the amniotic fluid, you know, take that needle and pull that fluid out, and then they can. I know it.
I know. Sounds horrible.
Yeah, Rose got like 12 kids, so she knows.
I got 7.
Okay.
7 bug.
You got
4 girls and 3 boys. Bang 'em.
Wow.
She want more too.
You look awesome.
Thank
I mean, to think that you got. I mean, but you look awesome regardless. I would never think like you look awesome. I love it.
Bug.
Bug.
What are you doing all that?
But yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
The test they do, like if they told you that, okay, so you're at 12 weeks pregnant and you can terminate, before 16, and this baby, if you bring this baby into the world, it's a chance that it's gonna be a paraplegic, or it's gonna have a mental problem or something. Would you terminate it, knowing that? Because I know I have a conscience, and I would probably. That's probably something I regret later on in life during the hard work you're going to have to do with it. I ain't going to even lie. I probably regret that. I'd be sad and I'd be feeling all sorry for my baby and all of that. But I probably would have had the baby knowing me, and then I had to deal with that. But some people don't let their conscience take over. They're like, I ain't dealing with that. Like, would you deal with that? Like,
see, that's a really good question, because I feel like not because of me, not because when I think, okay, what if this person, what if this kid can't learn to walk? What if they can't learn to use a bathroom? What if they can't learn how to talk? I'm not thinking about how it's going to affect my life, to be like, I might have to stop what I do. I might have to not be on the road. I might not be able to go. I'm thinking about, I feel bad for this kid.
What kind of lifestyle is going to be for this child to have to deal with it.
Yeah, sad about that. But then also, I know this is really weird, but I feel like a lot of, to use your word, okay, we're not going to use our word, special needs.
Retarded.
He'll use it for you. Just say it.
I feel like they're kind of like angels. You know what I'm saying? Because they just see the world. Like, they don't even see themselves.
Like la 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 la.
Yes, they don't
like bubbles and shit floating around in their little world.
Angels.
I know what you're saying.
Shut.
What? I ain't playing with y'all tonight, man. But seriously though,
I was thinking about spit bubbles be coming out their mouth.
No, man.
Go ahead.
Oh man, but you know what? It's crazy. When I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, we had special needs kids at our school. I went to Samuel Howard Archer High School.
Okay.
By Perry Homes in Atlanta.
Well, that's for slow people.
Yeah, 33rd. But we had this guy named Deuce, and he was special needs, and he's Deuce. And I'm telling you, and we called him Deuce, the host. But we embraced them over there. It was like they was a part of us. They used to come to the pep rallies, and then some of us was in there dying laughing, and once we got to know them year after year at the school, it was like it wasn't no different. Yeah. And I used to mess with Deuce when I was pregnant, and my teachers used to say, "Okay, now you keep messing with Deuce." I'm like, "No, I'm not messing with him." I say, "What's up, Deuce?" And he'll come rub my stomach and say, I'm like, "Yeah, Deuce," But that was my baby, and my baby, she's an Army soldier now.
Oh wow!
But she's not twerking and tweaking like you know what? You gonna stop? You going to hell? I'm telling you.
I'm for real. They let retarded people in the military, and you can't get in with a felony.
I can't wait to tell her.
The fuck?
You can't get in with a felony. Look at the whole military. They can't even smoke. They drink. So that's what they do in the military. They drinkers. So we got look at our soldiers. Yeah. Big up to the Army, Cole_winner on Instagram. Shouts out to my baby. Y'all got to go check her out. Cold_winter.
What is it again?
Cold_winter.
Okay.
See, you heard that name, right? Cold_winter, baby. And then my son, vitamin D.
She goofy. Okay. What's the most disrespectful thing a man could do besides cheating?
Damn.
Ask a woman how old they are. And how many kids they got and when they first had sex.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like that.
We talk. See, it's about her. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
No, those are good. Yeah, those are. You know what? I like. Yeah, I don't know. I hate the whole sliding in the DM thing, acting stupid. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm in Atlanta, and somebody from like Toronto is gonna DM you and be like, let's get together. Babe, I don't even know you. Like, I just realized, like, I just followed you. Like, why do you think I'm gonna come? Like, that's so fucking
disrespectful. Women do that though, especially when a man.
It's so disrespectful.
Like rich. Some women be waiting to get a DM about flying out, so
they want to get flued out, but
he's just taking this.
I just feel like you don't know. Okay, like if everything on my page is about business or kids or it's like clearly I'm not flying to Ontario to see your ass.
You'd be surprised what women do for money, because a lot of them artists too, they give them a little change too, so they'll
Well, ain't
fly
nobody
out.
DM me about no money. What's up?
I
Y'all
know
keep
you
getting
was
all
on
these
too, won't
DMs.
you?
They keep showing me.
Okay.
They putting
I'll forward them to you next time.
penises and everything else in my DM. Ain't nobody send no, but they'll send a chain letter with money on it, but they ain't sending anybody. That's why I don't answer my DM.
Okay. What's like? Who was the most solid individual you met in the industry, and who was the fakest person you met in the industry?
Go ahead.
Solid, definitely Nelly. He is a dope person. I mean, he is like what you see in real life. I mean, like on camera and his albums and everything. That really is what he's like in real life. He is a solid, good person that takes time for people. He like tries to nurture like kids that might be on tours and stuff like that with them. Like, he's a good person. Also, I do want to say this because he gets a lot of horrible rap. But I've worked a couple projects with Kanye. He is a good person.
I believe it. I can believe it.
He is super fucking smart. Like, I'm talking about, show him that piece of paper and he'll probably memorize everything on it and be able to give it back to you verbatim. Super smart. And I think that's why, because like a lot of smart people, they ain't too good with real life shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't seem like he is.
But he's
It seems like he
smart.
probably got book sense, but real life shit, he coming up short.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like you add like the mental illness stuff on top of it. The Fakest, oh my God, there's too many. Like
The top
honestly,
one that just it hit your mind as soon as I
The
said
number
it.
one fake spot.
I don't want to say this, because he's like a really he's like a really big icon. Okay, let me preface this by saying I love him.
Oh.
But I think he's got it down pat as far as like how he needs to act and what he needs to do. But this is like a oldie person, but Russell Simmons, he's very fake.
Ooh.
But I think it's because he's just been in the industry so long and he's had a lot of people hurt him. He's had a lot of people stab him in the back. So he's just like, look, I'm just getting what I fucking need to get.
I did not know you were gonna say that name. So
What you
he
think I
put
was
up a
gonna
while.
say?
I don't know. I didn't know you were gonna say that.
So you been around him, like y'all been like hanging out, or you just
I don't go to his house and like, hey, let's watch Netflix. I don't do that shit. But I mean, I've been around him, yeah.
Okay, so have you heard about like the fag rumors about him? Like,
Yeah. But they do that about
true?
everybody. Look, yeah, I don't want to get into that too much, but like, Hollywood is so it's a whole different thing. So, I mean, you guys know, like when you're in the industry, like you hanging out with people, you hang out with them until like, I mean, it's not the time. Like I was going to say, you hang out until it's like 3 or 4, like, but that's not the thing. It's like you're always around each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people get very close. People are very creative. So when you're a very creative thinker, you're just like I can say she's beautiful. Like I can say that. A lot of women and men are like, oh, what is she? No, I'm not bi, but I can appreciate beauty. But creative people, they do that. If you're around them enough, they just find beauty in anything. So that means that a lot of times that can cross lines where a guy might be with a guy, a female might, like it.
I don't know what.
Because they see each other as creative people, they're not really looking at guy girl.
Oh, so they just
We all look at that. What is that?
I know.
A different world.
Did somebody tell you that, or did you come up with that?
No, it's what I seen. That's my opinion for what I saw.
Oh my God.
Nobody had to tell me that shit. I saw
Crafts.
that. But it's also a lot of other bullshit too. Where like if people don't do what higher uppers want them to do, you're only going to go so far in the business. So it's a choice that people have to make. Like, like if you're a dude and a higher up wants to be with you, you got to make that choice. Like, am I going to sacrifice that to make my name? And then a lot of times when they sacrifice it, it doesn't even matter. Like they don't even get what they expected.
Well, let me just say this about men. It don't.
Change.
If I see beauty, I mean, I'm not gonna look. I'm looking for beauty in no other man. So I don't see how crossed up.
You would be amazed. Like watch a lot of the stuff in like if you listen to R. Kelly, like just research it a little bit. It's really. It plays on your head. You know what I'm saying? Like when that, like they're not hanging around normal people. They're hanging around everybody else where everybody else feels the same way. Like they're take Diddy. Okay?
Yeah, we heard the Diddy story.
But he's a higher up. Like he's like, I can take somebody, and if that person doesn't agree to it, I'm gonna make sure that he's not a success.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just have to drive trucks or something. Like, you don't have to,
Would you say drive trucks?
yeah, you have to get out the industry.
Oh, wow.
If somebody can destroy your whole life
some people want it that bad. There's a lot of people that want it that bad. Come on, this cannot be surprising.
So
to you.
I mean, at that point, I think it's about just the fame and the stardom, because you can generate money through the internet. You can be consistent enough to take care of your family and live the type of lifestyle you want to live. You don't always have to, go that far. I think that's a A++ level where you trying to get to where, and basically, just be everything to everybody in the industry. You the CEO, you the record label, you the distributor. You got this alcohol, you got these clothes, you got this, it's a non-stop thing to where that life is so fast, and it's fast, and that energy gonna track. So I see what you're saying, and it's gonna start looking like, oh man, oh him, me, and we got this and that, and we're bravado, and we can do this. And I can be with this man, and I can still be a man. You get what I'm saying? Or I can be with. I mean, so I'm just saying, I'm giving it some understanding. I ain't saying I like it, but I understand what.
If Jamal, CK was like a heavy hitter and he can make moves to where I ain't never gonna if he be like, oh, you have to do this, like it's just like I'm not gonna do it no matter how we get along or how good his mind is. That's not gonna work for me.
But you don't understand, like, okay, they don't just come to you and be like, I don't even know why I'm explaining this to a dude, but like you guys are like, you understand the meaning of finesse. Like it's not like you're or somebody that will go home with you for an amount of money. It's not that kind of lifestyle. Like you're finessing. Like if that was a scenario that you wanted to give, he's gonna finesse you.
Yeah.
Whoever is gonna a scenario that you wanted to give, he's gonna finesse you.
Yeah.
Whoever is gonna finesse you, they're gonna take you out to parties. They're gonna show you the highlights. They're gonna get you limos. They're gonna get you the females. They're gonna get you whatever you want. It's not like they just come up here.
Men always say the best way to get with another man is to be their friend. I already know about that.
Yeah.
So if a man is coming to me as a friend, if he's trying to be your friend, it's something to that already. So
and it's not.
I ain't falling for that.
So the billionaire come in the room, but and y'all at this big industry party, he's like, Bang Bug, boy, we're gonna take literally it's no pressure to another level. I'm gonna have you over in all these countries, and we're gonna do this. Everybody's waiting to see you 1,000, and you're getting 80,000 a show, and I'm gonna give you a $10 million signing bonus, and you're gonna keep getting that 80,000 every. You got about 50 shows lined up. All you gotta do is love me down, love me. What you gonna do?
Well, God know my heart, so
now God know his heart.
How God know his heart?
It's not in my God's plan.
I get you.
It's not in
I ain't
my.
gonna even play with you like that, but I get
path. It's not in my path, so it ain't meant to be.
It's not in his path.
Hey, you're a fun person, but not everybody is like that.
Matter of fact, it's a comedian
not.
I like, Corey Holcomb. He basically
wrong with a little freaky nigga.
It's all. He said it's a lot of faggots, and he was saying like they kind of blackball him, but he was saying his comedians had to fall for something.
Right. Right,
So,
but
Yeah, you
not
don't.
everybody is that strong-minded. That wouldn't even be a discussion if we knew everybody was strong-minded. No one was going to do like that's not. That's,
But I'm saying, I
Probably
mean,
somebody
It's not
who
reality.
Dick Gregory was saying about like all that stuff be like money and lawsuits because he was saying he went into his hotel room and they left like what was it, some panties or something, and he ended up getting arrested and like he called the management and documented everything and he got like charged with rape. And basically it's like they be trying to settle. TK Kirkland got accused of rape when he wasn't even in town.
Sure.
So it's like
that
it's
happens.
like a lot of lawsuit stuff be going on with that. So they can probably get some money for it if you want to just settle out and move on.
Yeah, it's
if
always
that's what they
somebody
want.
trying to attack somebody's lifestyle. We all know about Tip and Tiny, and those some beautiful people to me, and I hate that they going through that because of somebody else don't know how to keep their decision and their choices,
Right.
And keep their heart out of it because obviously somebody emotional,
Right.
For that to be going on. I don't know these people personal business,
Right,
but
right.
I'm praying for them and their family because they got to be painful and hurtful. Candy went through that, with
And it was false,
Phaedra
right?
and them and all that. Yeah, people are, trying to break people down. Like if you got the good, be happy you got it. Hey, you
Right.
with Tim and Titan, just let it go. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's what y'all
exactly.
did.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
and their
right.
family and everybody out there who going through anything like that, because that's horrible and that's something that it takes a while to die down from. People looking at you in another way, and we've been looking at y'all like this and that. That's scum of the earth. Nobody want to be looked at like that. So I felt him when he was posting today and comments. Oh, he lying. He keeps saying it. Man, look, just let it play out. Let it play out and pray for the people. Stop trying to pray on everybody's downfall.
Right.
Just let
That's
them
crazy.
deal with their situation. Don't judge people.
Yep. But I got a question for you. Do we have time? I got a question.
Yeah, I was supposed to have 3 interviews today. You only one showed up.
What?
I can't believe that. They ain't come, man.
I
they
actually
missed-
showed up at the wrong place, and it was like,
It was the wrong spot.
oh yeah, it was definitely the wrong
Where you
spot.
was at, Mickey?
I went upstairs.
170, but what
Yeah, I went upstairs and I knocked on the door, and it was like the wind out of all days, like the wind was blowing, so my skirt all up here. I'm like, I'm going to the car. I will
And
be
she
back.
was texting. I was like, "You going already? What's going on?" I said, "Come on, you went to the wrong one. Just come on back. I'll be outside with it for you."
But yeah, I got a question. So, the name of my show is The Disorderlies. So I want to know, what is the most disorderly thing that either one of y'all have ever done? You go first, since you got all the questions.
I mean, what's define disorderly
Yeah,
for me?
tell.
Because
Hey, it could be, it's open-ended. That's for you.
I mean, with me, I'm not sure how to answer that. Like disorderly, like
I've
Disorderly.
done a
like,
lot of disorderly things.
it could be disorderly personal. It could be disorderly business. It could be. I mean, I know you do
Okay.
a lot of disorderly typing.
I mean, I always say like if a female hit me, I hit them back. So
Oh Lordy.
I mean, I guess you can consider that disorderly.
Like just with the same pressure.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
like a
I know, right?
punch,
Like you hit a nigga?
Put the camera on
like
his face.
slap.
Look at him.
Um,
He said, "I'd knock off it."
usually they if somebody punch me, I'm gonna punch them. So
With the
Oh,
same
what
like
the-
so if you get punched in the face by a woman, you're gonna return a facial punch.
You gonna blow.
big facts. She getting what I got.
She get what you got. If it hurt you that bad,
Would you date a guy that
for real.
She probably not abusive, so it wouldn't
Yeah,
matter.
I'm
would
too
you date a
lazy. I wouldn't hit anybody because I'm too lazy. But
But
yeah,
You ain't even gotta ask me. I ain't
him the
starting.
side
I ain't
eye.
starting
what would you
there.
do, Otto?
I'm not starting there with no man, so he can beat me up,
right.
and I have to
If
beat
you
him
had a
up.
man, if you punched him in the face, that you knew he was gonna return fire with a punch to the face.
I'm not gonna punch
Oh,
him
yeah.
in his face. Period.
No, can't do that.
I already know not to
Can't
punch
do
him.
that.
You fighting. Period. I
Have
don't
you
care
ever
who
been punched in
you.
your face by a woman before, bro?
Yeah, matter of fact,
He look like he
I
got
had-
punched
I
in
had-
his face.
I had glasses on. The girl
no.
bent my glasses up because she hit me in my face.
Oh no. Now I
She
have.
ripped
She
my
broke the
shirt
glass
off.
too.
No.
Or the glasses just
You
bent.
must
No,
have
they
done.
just
You
bent
must have.
up.
What
You
you do?
put the
What
tape
you
in the
do?
middle, bug.
So you punched your ass, right, bro?
But
Like 4 times in the head.
4 times for real. You look like I believe you too. You got that bald head too. You look like
What'd
you
you
mad.
do though for her to do that? What happened? You must have done something. What'd you do?
Oh, she said she said something, and I got real close, and she said she thought I was finna hit her. So she was like, she started hitting me because she said she thought I was going to hit her.
She's like, I'm going to get you first.
Yeah.
Ladies, do not hit men if you don't want to get hit back. It's only so much, like, I don't expect no man to hit a woman, but you can't just keep.
But guess what?
Yeah.
She was like,
yeah, because this is like you hit me. I'm going to hit your ass back. I don't care how big and strong you are. You getting hit.
Exactly.
So I'm going to hurt you.
Okay,
yeah, it's gonna be a hit.
Most disorderly thing.
Most disorderly thing. Just having kids by different men. That was very out of order, you know, but it's in order now. My kids are beautiful.
Oh my God.
First of all, you could, but you know what? The soda machine with the credit card swipe now.
Oh my God.
Shut the hell up. Nah, sorry, but nah, that is disorderly. I just want to say to all the young women out there, you know, if it don't work out with that guy, that don't mean you got to go and keep having a family. You know, just have your fun and, you know, strap up. Wait it out. God gonna bring them to you. So now God got to bring me somebody for me and all these kids. You know what I'm saying? He doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was a hard, difficult task. You know, he had to remake and remold and do a lot of stuff with my heart and my mind. But it's going down now. He out there. He on the way.
He right here, Jamal, right there. What are you talking about?
Baby.
You right there. Y'all didn't come
She
on.
calling it into.
He right there. Now Bug say Jamal, my boy. Bug say Jamal, my boyfriend. You thought that too?
Yeah. I thought y'all were together.
Who? Me and Sabi DJ or me and Bang Bug?
I thought.
Precious.
I don't know. It's just a vibe.
We look good together.
Yeah.
We got on black and everything. His head.
He
got on
all
black.
nervous over there.
He don't open it. I know he nervous.
Shit.
Bug, hold on, y'all. Zoom in.
I don't never get nervous.
Zoom in.
Oh, okay.
Bug, you like me?
Yeah, you cool.
Oh, cool now.
This just be for real though. This
serious.
This one thing.
No. We just let that one go.
Yeah.
Let that go.
Yeah.
See? You see what I'm talking about?
Relationships is not my strong point.
It's not. I mean, it's strong for me. It's just, you know, they wasn't strong enough. You know, it's strong for me.
No, but for real, I can't. You know, when I was younger, I used to meet a lot of females who would be like, they'll want you to do stuff for them, and they don't want to get nothing up. So if you the type of person that
give someone like what, money or
sex,
okay.
if you ain't giving no sex stuff, I don't like to play like that, especially if she needs stuff from you all the time. I can't do that.
Right, when you supposed to come
like,
and get hit,
she gonna let you know what's going on. She letting somebody else hit while you the friend. Yeah, that's how that go.
Like a lot of dudes be hitting except you. And I used to meet older dudes. I used to meet older dudes. They'd be like, "Oh man, I gave her like $500, man, and she didn't give me none. I would have thought she would have offered me some." I'm like, bro, like what the hell? Like you old enough not to know better than that.
Yeah, I guess it's something when you going into stuff like that with intentions. You know what I'm saying? You can't have intentions.
If a man give you $500, do you feel compelled to give him some young?
Hell no. What he gave me $500 for? Did I ask him for it?
Right.
My cash out been dead.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, if I accepted it, I probably would feel compelled, but that's why I don't accept it. I take care of my own shit.
I wouldn't feel compelled.
I don't want to feel like I gotta owe you something.
You can give me everything you got, and I still won't feel compelled.
Okay, so you like old men or you like young guys?
I would say like more young guys approach me, like guys my age and older. Like I don't know, like they don't really approach me. I don't know. Not to say that wouldn't interest me. Just like
You just normally younger guys. Do you deal with younger guys?
Yeah, like because of the music and artists and stuff like that. Yeah.
So would you like take care of a guy like if you?
Fuck no.
So you be taking.
No.
So you be going with the hot young rappers and shit.
Yeah, but no, I would never. No.
So, like,
what's the youngest?
What's wrong with rappers? I'm talking about young rappers, not the old seasoned rappers, not the seasoned rappers, not the seasoned rappers.
I said like I would not.
What's the youngest mix? You can say it.
I don't think I should. He was of legal age. He was legal of age.
Yeah, now I know he's legal. I already know that. I hope I know that.
Yeah.
You never know these days.
Hey, we got
She might be
Creole.
the female
Take a music break or something.
Creole said she like him young and tender, so I had to ask.
Just had a birthday.
No, but I'm not
just had
saying
a
that's
birthday
my
tomorrow.
preference. I'm just saying those are the people that approach me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so
And the thing is,
Because
I
your
like
light is
guys
youthful.
that are more like leaders. Like I know it's the like 2021. Like it's okay for like a female to approach a dude, but I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
I don't like doing it. I feel like for who I am, a dude needs to be strong. He needs to be charismatic. He needs to be a leader.
Yeah.
So if he cannot approach me first, it ain't happening.
Like
Okay.
a charismatic leader.
I mean, I guess I'm a form. I mean,
You
I'm not a
already, he
leader.
don't even accept his leadership. You a leader.
I mean,
Trust
with
me.
the show, but I mean, to move forward where I want to go, I wouldn't be leading that.
You got
charge,
people. You
know
got
what I'm
people.
saying?
What I mean by you a leader is you got people who really take to you, but who follow you and follow by your example. They ain't gonna be able to get literally. It's no pressure down pat, but
You know,
get what I'm
actually, I've been
saying.
seeing people like imitating what I've been doing. Actually.
Yes,
They got
sir.
a bigger
You better see it
following.
all over. Yes, sir. All over Instagram. Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Wow.
Yeah, all over. But it's okay. That's right. That means you're on the right path.
Yeah.
And that ain't a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? You know how people be like, oh, they biting on me or whatever. Because I see a lot of people saying, yes, sir. You know, and I thought I was saying that, and I ain't seen that until I started saying it. But,
See.
you know, it just probably been said, but it's now coming out.
Yeah.
Since that's one of my phrases, my catch. That's what I do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't add a lot now. So that's what we mean by that. You know, being a leader, people listening, trendsetter.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is like a true trendsetter is never afraid of putting their stuff out, because like there's been some business plans and like business ideas that I'm like, oh, I don't want to put this out because I know people around me are snakes, and as soon as I say something, they're going to try to come snatch it. But what I was taught is that no one's going to, even if they snatch it, they can't do it like
Can't
me.
do it like you.
They can't do it like
They
me.
can't.
They can't do it
What?
like you.
Bitch can't do it like me. Nope. Bitch can't do it like me. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, hey,
Yes,
man.
sir.
See?
Okay.
And they can't, because guess what? Authenticity. When it come from you, genuineness. You know what I'm saying? That's your thing, and you know you let them do it, and that's beautiful. Let them do it. Let them do it. I want somebody to imitate me.
Yep.
You know, the
it's
new
not
me, the good me. You know, but. Yeah, not Auto Road 69, you know. Not that one.
Yeah.
The Radio Killer Rose. Yeah, you can definitely imitate her.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else that you want to do that you haven't done yet in the industry?
I would, well, it's not really in the music industry, but I would love to write a book, like kind of talking about different experiences I've been through. I would love to kind of like write a book, and not like, I don't think it's gonna, I would like to open it up to other females to think about there's a different way of doing business. Because I think now in 2021, everybody thinks like if you're a female, you got to act a certain way and you got to be, you know what I'm saying? I would like to write a book to show people that there's more than one way to do business if you're a female.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's about it. So I guess tell the people how they can like get in touch with you about, I guess being, so you manage like rappers?
Yeah, I manage rappers, had pop stars, deal with like every genre, Christian contemporary, believe it or not. I actually had like a black country singer before, so it's just like all over the place. We were working on a reality show right before COVID and kind of put it on hold. But yeah, if they need artist management, if they need consulting, vocal engineering, whatever. I am now working out of Solid State Studios, which is off of Glen Ridge. So Vision, also the Disorderlies, which is Disorderlyz. Can't spell shit right. So yeah, check me out. Yep.
Okay, so I guess literally it's no pressure. I guess we're gonna be out, man.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun, even though I was late. I'm sorry.
Maybe I can come on your show. You only do your show on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we can pre-record it. Y'all gotta come on.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know,
Yes.
with it. You know, I met Mickey. Where were we at when I met you?
I can't.
Yeah, we was in there. We were real gay. We was at this club. We was doing Kirby the Hottest. That was his show.
Yes.
You remember I came in there with this little fur thing on it. What I say, the Cyndi Lauper look. Man, I was in there.
I remember. Yeah, I've been following you for a long time. I love what you're doing. I love the show. Like, y'all are dope. I love your interviews and your energy. Like, I love your energy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck with everything.
I ain't an energy guy. Like, my co-host, he like the hype man type of shit. He always.
Man, Ego. Where you at, Ego?
You feed off of each other, and your interview questions, like I said, I mean, normally when I go to interviews, I'm just like, oh, this is going to be cool. But with y'all, I was like, I'm actually kind of scared. I'm getting nervous. I'm sweating. I didn't know what y'all were going to ask.
That's probably ego.
Okay, so.
Where, Ego at the door?
Literally, it's no pressure. I guess we're going to see y'all next week. And appreciate Mickey S for coming through. I guess we're going to leave out on